What a surprise! We were headed downriver when, to our delight, we ran headlong into the Alice Cup Regatta by the Charleston Ocean Racing Association. This is the first regatta I have seen live, and I think I've caught the fever. What a beautiful sight to see all of these colorful sails on the river. The race had two legs, Charleston to Rockville, 32.35 nautical miles, with an awards party at Bohicket Marina that night, and then back again the next day to Charleston, 31.7 nautical miles. More info is listed in the notes if you'd like to check it out, along with, of course, the list of winners. On Saturday, October 17, we attended a funeral on the water to pay our respects to offshore sport fishing captain Matt Key, a longtime friend of Stevens. They had fished tournaments together back in the mid-1980s. We joined the boat procession, watched the cremated remains distributed on the river, and were able to video a good portion of it for the family. Stephen loves to fish on Privateer Creek right behind Horse Island. There's also an alligator that shares this spot, even though it's saltwater. He must think the fishing is worth it. We scored a redfish, which became lunch, and got a little bit closer, enough to scare him away. Steven's fishing for dinner on Seabrook Island Beach, but all he caught was a small Bonnet Head shark. It's a little unnerving to know that sharks swim that close to the beach, but in all the years swimming there, we've never been bitten.
We're trying for a flounder. Yeah, we hope it's a flounder. Dang. It's going far. Might be a while.
Bonnet Head.
Bonnet Head.
My pliers, I'll let you go. You want to hold it?
Not really. I'll go get your
Bonnet Head? Yeah, Bonnet Head.
I'll go get your pliers. Super high tide today. Probably a king tide. Last year we were at the Annapolis boat show during this king tide, and it flooded the entire show. It was crazy. And you can see the high tide, like it is right on these docks. Some of the lifts are under the water.
Fig Island is listed as a National Historic Landmark on the U.S. National Register of Historic Places as an archaeological site consisting of 3 shell rings. Shell rings are human-created curved shell middens wholly or partially surrounding a clear central area. This site includes one of the largest and most complex shell rings in North America, dated between 4,400 and 3,600 years ago, and is one of the best preserved circular shell rings. It consists of both shells and fish bones.
Hi, we're at Fig Island. We have no idea what's here, but we're gonna go see.
So came over here from the anchorage. There is these oyster farming, so to speak, out here. I thought I saw the boat of it. Yeah, these are the oyster farming floats and cages.
While not evident to our untrained eye, this place just felt important. Aside from the shotgun shells, the mosquitoes and the gnats, it was a worthwhile exploration. It is located off Ocello Creek on the Edisto Island side of North Edisto River. If you go, be sure to check out the oyster farming floats and cages, and if you want to learn more, check our link in the notes.
We saw some fellows camping out here last night, and so we just figured we'd come check it out. They left early this morning. I think they were a little cold. Pretty cool in here. Small little island in the middle of the marsh.
Full of bugs.
Is it full of bugs?
Yeah, not surprising. We got attacked by gnats last night.
Yeah, they did come after us pretty hard, didn't they? Well,
Yep.
shall we take a little walk?
Sure.
Okay. We saw this tree here burned as it was standing, so it seems. Sure, somebody owns this island. Of course, you can only get here by boat. Right on the edge of the marsh. But, buddy, there's some mosquitoes here. Woohoo! Oh, there's more shotgun shells. Yeah. Yep, a couple of them fired off last night. I got a stick in my shoe.
Pound cake. I think there's some pound cake down here.
Pound cake?
I think that beer is still cold.
I found quite a few shotgun shells, so. Yeah, they're full Bud Light, man. What up?
We had a problem with our anchor that we tried to reenact once we got back to the dock. So the anchor ended up on the wrong side of our bridle. So it's kind of hard to explain, but literally it was on the other side of the bridle, towards the back of it instead of towards the front of it like it usually is. So now Steven's usually at the helm when I pull anchor. But we decided on this trip to reverse the roles so that we could get equally good at both. So just so you know, this happened on Steven's anchor pulling watch. So we could not get the anchor up at all because the chain was rubbing on the bridle lines. Things were a little tense, to say the least, because we thought we were dragging anchor as well, and we didn't want to end up in the marsh. So the only fix was for me to hold the boat steady while Steven got the dinghy down, got under the anchor, and then worked it back around where it was supposed to be. This is so hard to even explain, so this reenactment kind of shows how it could have happened. So watch the video, and if you've had something similar happen, we'd love to hear from you. It obviously could have happened while it was in the water if the bridle came back over the anchor chain somehow. We don't know how this could have happened. So if you have any ideas, just send us a note. Thanks.
So we recently had our boat polished. We think the last time it was done was probably 3 years ago before they put the boat for sale. So we had it done, and oh my god, it's so awesome. The water just beads off of it and everything. The fiberglass just kind of shines, and it's really so much nicer. We had all our stainless cleaned. We can do this obviously, but with us still working, it's really hard to get time to do that and enjoy the boat. So it's really helpful to have that done for us. They also got stains off that we couldn't get off on the fiberglass. Stains that were from some fiberglass work that wasn't done very well for the patterns on the non-skid. So they were able to polish those off, thank goodness. Everything looks great again. Looks like a brand new boat.
Thanks, Copeland Marine and Charleston Yacht.